I'm going to start the meeting because it's 7 o'clock and we now have a quorum. So good evening. Welcome to a regularly scheduled meeting of the Public Facilities Committee. My name is Allison Leary, City Councilor at Large from Ward 1, Chair of the committee. And with me at the beginning of the meeting, Councilor David Kalis at Large from Ward 8, Vice Chair of the committee. Councilor Lenny Gentile at Large from Ward 4. Councilor Deb Crossley at Large from Ward 5. Councilor Mark Laredo at Large from Ward 7. And those are all the members I'm seeing right for at the moment. And I'd also welcome our committee clerk, Evan Cudmore.
Andrea Kelly.
Allison, I'm here too.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see you. So Councilor Andrea Kelly at Large from Ward 3. So welcome. We have 2 public hearings this evening. And let me pull up my agenda. So the first item scheduled for discussion is a public hearing. It's item 32123, and this is a request for a grant of location in Chestnut Hill Road. Committee members might remember that this is the 3rd time it's coming before us. It was before us on 10/4 and 10/18. I think we closed the public hearing, so we'll reopen it tonight. And you may have noticed that the request has been downsized, and that's because so much of the work is on private roads. So I'll welcome Miss Mary Mulroney from National Grid to introduce the item.
Good evening, thank you. National Grid respectfully requests your permission for a grant of location to install and maintain a gas main in Chestnut Hill Road as follows. 325 feet of 8-inch plastic in Chestnut Hill Road from the existing 12-inch cast iron in Beacon Street to replace 325 feet of 6-inch cast iron. 420 feet of 4-inch plastic main in Chestnut Hill Terrace from Chestnut Hill Road and Gatehouse Road to replace 420 feet of 6-inch cast iron. To replace 40 feet of 8-inch plastic in the intersection of Chestnut Hill Road and Gatehouse Road to replace 40 feet of 6-inch cast iron. And that's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Mulroney. Are there any questions from members of the committee? I'm not seeing any hands up, so I'd like to make a motion to open the public hearing.
I'll move to open the public hearing, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you, Councilor Laredo. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Okay, is there any member of the public who would like to be heard on this item? Please raise your electronic hand. You can go to reactions, click on it, and you'll see an option to raise your hand. Mr. Dubovic.
How are you?
Please state your address. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's 3 May Road at the corner with Gatehouse. Thank you for the opportunity. Just a question. I noticed that Gatehouse and May Roads came off of the list. Can someone on the committee or National Grid explain what the status of those repairs would be, what the status of those repairs would be since they are no longer on the request here?
Well, the plan would stay as the original plan, which we submitted so that everybody in the city would know, all the councilors would know, just in case their constituents had questions and concerns. You know, it wouldn't just be, it was full disclosure on National Grid's part. So that project still stays fully intact. It's just that part's on private. So this part that I'm petitioning tonight is such a small section from the city of Newton, and we're just requesting that they grant us permission for a grant. So then we apply for a permit, and then it's reviewed by the City of Newton engineers, and they put their restrictions, and they make National Grid cooperate in their public area. That's how it goes.
Got it. And is there any anticipated timing for the work yet?
Well, if it was granted tonight, then National Grid would apply for the permit, and work could commence as soon as there was an opening on the schedule.
And is that, should we assume, if I'm asking on behalf of the neighborhood, I'll follow up in the neighborhood afterwards. Is that something that could happen as soon as months or weeks, months, or year?
With the City of Newton's permission, it would probably go on the docket as soon as possible, because I believe your neighborhood has plans to do drainage. So
That's correct, yeah.
we would probably want to get ahead of that.
Yeah, and I'm the individual who's coordinating that engineering and roadwork project as well. So great. Okay, I don't have any questions. I guess the request, and I know Mark is on the line here. I appreciate seeing Mark. I know Mark and I have been in email contact. We'll stay in email contact. I think just trying to coordinate as closely as possible our efforts to avoid any conflict with your efforts would be helpful. And if Mary, if that's you with whom I should speak on that, or if it's someone else, I'd appreciate to have the contact information just to continue to run point on it for the neighborhood.
And if I may, Madam Chair, just feel free to copy me in any and all communications if I can be helpful. And I know I speak for all 3 Ward 7 councilors. Thanks.
That's it for me. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you. I'm not seeing any other hands up, but I did, Ms. Mulroney, I did send in a question that a constituent had asked me about regarding 2 of the 3 requests, I think, were plastic repair, and the diameter of the pipes were larger. And it was explained to me that the pipes don't always need to be larger with plastic, because they can hold more pressure. And I just want to know if you could comment on that. I did send it in about a week ago.
I am going to say that I believe this is on a low pressure system, so you wouldn't want to over pressurize a small diameter pipe if it's not necessary. So this has to feed the whole neighborhood, so they have to keep it cohesive for everybody's services and the mains. So that's why the sizing change. It's just to keep it all together.
Okay, I guess my question was, usually the diameter doesn't have to increase with a plastic pipe. It went, I think the pipes, the original, were 6 inches, and the diameter of the pipe is going to 7 or something to that effect, or was it 4 to 6?
It's from 6 inches of cast iron to 8 inches. 8 inches, yes. But that, and then it's 6 inches of cast iron going to 4, and then it's 8 inches of plastic that's going to be put in, so that they all, when they connect, it's like a giant puzzle, that they all work consistent with each other. So the main going down one street, then it all works. It's like a big spider web.
Okay. I'm not seeing any other questions, so I make a motion to close the public hearing. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the
I'll
public
move
hearing.
approval, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you, Councilor Rado. I'm just going to say that going forward, I will not be voting in favor of any methane gas replacement until the city has a citywide plan to prioritize effective repair of the largest and the most wasteful leaks, while developing a plan to decommission the structure. Right now we have an estimated over 570 grade 3 leaks. 50 of these are leaks of significant environmental impact, and about 9% of Newton leaks are responsible for about half of that. Could someone please mute? Because there's So going forward, based on that, until we have a citywide plan and have better coordination, I'm not going to be voting for any methane gas. And I'll just state that now. So I will abstain at this meeting. So there's a motion to approve. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any noes? Any abstentions?
Extension. So
I'm 2 abstentions.
for the same reasons Allison stated.
Okay. So thank you very much, Ms. Mulroney. The item does pass to this evening.
Thank you for your time and happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holidays. Okay. Now I have to go find my agenda again. Okay, we have another public hearing. This is 413-23. A request for water main extension and granting of water easement in Tower Road, and this is related to the Northland project. Lou, are you going to be talking about this item?
I can speak to it, but I think we have Alan Schlesinger on the line
Okay.
who may introduce it.
Okay, Mr. Schlesinger, please go
Um,
ahead. If you're introducing it, or you
Good
seem
evening, Madam
surprised.
Good evening, Madam Chair, and members of the committee. Thank you for seeing us. This is a water line. You have the memo, which starts, I think, on page 34 or so of your agenda and materials for tonight. And Lou has written the explanatory memo, and I'm going to take the safe position and agree with Lou. This is a water line extension that goes from Tower Road across the whole back of the Northland site over to Oak Street. It provides a looping for that area of Newton Upper Falls and improves the capacity and the flow in that area. The project water actually comes from Needham Street directly. This plan also shows a spur off of it going to Mechanic Street, going to the Greenway opposite Mechanic Street. And that will allow the city to loop the Mechanic Street water into the same system. Northland has providing the pipe going to the Greenway. And I understand the city has rights to go under. So I think it's a significant improvement in the area requested by engineering. We're happy to be able to provide it.
And Madam Chair, if I may add, the spur to Mechanic Street, Public Works is working with the MBTA to obtain a permit to cross the Greenway with a new water main. So that's in progress now as we speak. So the Northland property is only obligated to stop at their property line and not go into the Greenway easement. So we're working on that. But yes, this is for water main improvements. Tower Road is currently a dead end water main. That's not a good situation. So this was an ideal time to loop Tower Road water main to the Oak Street water main and have all the system looped. And I'll mention also that it's not just the water main extension, it's the easement that goes with the water main extension also being asked to be approved tonight as well. Thank you.
Thank
And
you,
I
Mr.
guess there will be an abandonment of whatever prior easement had the prior water going down.
Yeah, the abandonment of the old easement that the old water main went, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I see Councillor Kalis has his hand up.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. So this creates an easement, is that right?
Northland has to grant an easement to the city. For the
Yes.
maintenance.
This is all within Northland's property, so Northland has to grant an easement to the city, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the
And
water,
then-
so the water main will be public, yes.
Will this be the first water main that's underneath the Greenway?
There is currently an old water main underneath the Greenway that at almost the same location that has been out of service for many years. So this replaces the old water main with a new, 8-inch water main, which will connect to Mechanic Street.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is I wonder, and it's really a what if situation, but
Yeah.
you put a water main under the greenway, if in the future, does that preclude us from putting trolley service above it?
No, what the current plan is to install a exterior casing pipe and then put the water main in within the casing pipe so anything can be built on top of the greenway at some future point.
Okay, thank you.
We were anticipating some future events, so we get, and that also gives us an opportunity to add, in some future date, if we have to remove and replace the new water main at some point, we can just pull it out and install a new water main in its place.
Okay,
You all set, Counselor Kalis?
yes.
Okay, I'm not seeing any other hands up at the moment from the members of the committee. So I'd like to make a motion to open the public hearing on this item. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Public hearing is open. Is there any member of the public that would like to comment on this item? I am not seeing any hands up. So I will make a motion to close the public hearing.
So move. I mean,
Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Okay, I'm closed. Public hearing is closed. This is in Ward 5, I believe.
That's right.
Would you like to make a motion, Counselor Crossley?
I would be happy to move this item. This is what we asked for in land use, and it is essential for facilitating this project, so I am happy to move it.
Okay. Counselor Crossley has made a motion to approve. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any abstentions? Any nays? Okay, that's unanimous. Okay. So
Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you.
you're very welcome. Thank you, Mr. Schlesinger. So I'm going to go on to our appointments. The first appointment is 372-23. Her Honor the Mayor appointing Philip Hanser of 40 Cedar Street, Newton Center to the Citizens Commission on Energy for a term of office to expire April 15th, 2026. And I know that Mr. Hanser is here. So Mr. Hanser, we usually just ask you to introduce yourself and maybe say a few words about your interest in the Energy Commission. You have a very impressive resume. I really am pleased to see someone of your talents joining the commission. So please go ahead if you'd like to say a few words.
Sure. I've got a fairly long career in energy, and so I thought that I could be of help to the city of Newton, and so I offered my services to the Energy Commission. I've been an energy coach, a volunteer energy coach, for a few years. I think Commissioner Kalis has experienced what we've done. And so I'm just basically offering my services and capabilities to Newton through the Energy Commission, so to provide whatever help that I can.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you serving. Councillor Kalis.
I want to just thank Mr. Hanser for his willingness to serve. He did help me with my my project. I think he's got terrific knowledge, and I think he's a terrific appointment.
Thank you very much. Are there any other members that want to make any comments? Otherwise, I would entertain a motion, perhaps from the Ward 6 councillor here.
I move to approve. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Councillor Danberg. There's a motion to approve Mr. Hanser to the Commission on Energy. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any abstentions? Any nays? Okay, Mr. Hanser, thank you very much. We will move your appointment to the full City Council for approval. And you're welcome to attend if you'd like to, but you don't need to. But thank you very much for being here tonight.
Thank you for the vote, and I really appreciate it. I
Okay,
look forward to serving Newton any way I can.
thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, we have a few reappointments now from the Solid Waste Commission. So this shouldn't take very long. 414-23 is Her Honor the Mayor reappointing Miles Smith of 30 Webster Street to the Sustainable Materials Management Commission for a term of office to expire September 30th, 2026. So this is Webster Street. Forget what ward that is.
Great.
Ward 3?
Yeah, probably Ward 3. So, anyway, I know all these folks on the Sustainable Materials Management Commission. I'm very happy that they're all being reappointed. Councillor Kelly, would you like to make a motion to approve?
Yes, I would be happy to. It is definitely Ward 3. I make a motion to approve Miles Smith reappointed to the Sustainable Materials Management Commission.
Okay, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Are there any abstentions? Any nays? Okay, that's unanimous. 415-23, Her Honor the Mayor reappointing Sun Woo Khan of 60 Garland Street to the Sustainable Materials Management Commission for a term of office to expire November 15th, 2026. Ms. Khan is the chair of the commission, has been doing a very able job. I'm so happy that she's being reappointed. Councillor Danberg, this is Ward 6. Would you like to make a motion?
Yes, I will move to approve.
Thank you very much. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any abstentions? Any nays? Okay. Thank you very much. Our final reappointment is Marion Rembel to the Sustainable Materials Management, 2 Harrington Street, Newton, for a term to expire October 31st, 2026. I also know Miss Rembel quite well and a very able person, and very happy she's being reappointed to the commission. I believe she's in Ward 2. Our Ward 2 representative is not here today, so
I'd be happy to do this one too, if you'd like.
Thank you very much, Councillor Kelly. So Councillor Kelly is making a motion to approve, I believe, right?
I am making a motion to approve Marianne Rambel's reappointment.
Thank you. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Are there any abstentions or any nays? Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how I'm able to really move through these committee meetings and get you guys out at a very reasonable hour before 7:30, and maybe you're going to go to another. Oh, Councillor Kalis, I see your hand up. Sorry.
I think this is the last meeting of the year for public facilities, so I just want to thank our chair for the past 2 years.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to
Madam-
give someone else a turn.
Madam Chair, I didn't raise my hand, Council Kalis beat me, but I wanted to just speak for the same reason. Unless there's something unexpected, this is it. And I just wanted to say that, you know, it's been a busy term for sure. There've been a lot of difficult subjects, and I truly believe that you've done an extremely good job of dealing with all the different subject matter that was in front of us, some difficult subject matter. And I, for one, this may come as a surprise to you that we don't always agree on things, but I do feel as though you've taken the appropriate time to hear from us, no matter what our opinion is, whether we agree or not. And I want you to know that I recognize that and that I appreciate that. So.
Thank you, Councillor Gentile. Your comments mean a lot to me, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate Councillor Kalis's comments. And I've never really liked chairing meetings. So it's not, I'm going to give the job to somebody else, I think. But it has been a good experience for me. I've learned a lot. And you guys have all been great committee members. And I think we accomplished a lot in the last 2 years. We did a lot of important work for the city. So thank you. And I will see you at the next meetings, and I'm looking forward to our dinner together.
Chairman Leary, I want to add my words to the ones that we've already heard. You've done a great job. Thank you so much for the time and effort that you've put in. And we have thoroughly enjoyed your chairmanship, and it's been a
well.
great success.
I'll add my thanks as well, but I think we want to adjourn too, so I'll be
Yes.
very brief.
We do want to adjourn.
Thank you,
Uh,
Allison.
motion to
Thank you,
adjourn.
Take
Allison.
care all. Have a good
I-
evening.
Thank you very much. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.